Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Today, my group will present on talent acquisition and retention under HRM433, Principles of Human Resource Management. This presentation is prepared for Dr. Nurain binti Aceh. My name is Nuria Arina binti Muhammad Sidin, and I will briefly introduce my group members. Today, together with me are Nur Sarah Atila binti Yusri, Nur Shamira Azwa binti Muhammad Fadli, Nurjana Bahia binti Faisal, and also Aida Matrisha binti Azami. We have worked as a team to prepare this presentation on talent acquisition and retention. With that, let us move on to the main content.
First and foremost, let's start with the definition of talent acquisition. Talent acquisition refers to the strategic process of attracting and hiring skilled employees to meet an organization's needs. Talent retention, on the other hand, focuses on keeping those employees engaged, motivated, and committed over time. Together, they help reduce turnover, maintain organizational knowledge, and ensure sustainable business growth. The first example is Google. The company is well known for its strong employer branding and its ability to attract top global talent. It provides extensive career growth opportunities, leadership programs, and unique perks like flexible work arrangements, wellness initiatives, and creative office spaces. However, despite these efforts, Google still faces high turnover in its tech roles due to intense industry competition.
An interesting case can be seen with Asia in Malaysia. The organization has diversified into e-commerce and fintech through platforms such as Asia Super App and BigPay. This diversification places Asia in direct competition not only with traditional airlines but also with established technology companies like Grab and Shopee. Consequently, one of its major HR challenges lies in attracting and retaining digital talent. The competition for skilled professionals in digital innovation is intense, creating significant barriers for Asia long-term growth in these sectors.
Here, the third example is Unilever. In Nigeria, research show that organizational commitment is more important than job satisfaction in reducing employee turnover intention. While in Kenya, a mix of financial and non-financial reward help to boost motivation and retain talent. In short, Unilever proved that organizational commitment and total reward are key to lowering employee turnover.
Now, let's move on to the effects of talent acquisition and retention. It can have both positive and negative effects on employees. On the positive side, career development and training opportunities boost engagement and loyalty, as seen in Unilever's graduate training program. Strong employer branding also fosters pride, like AirAsia positioning itself as innovative to attract digital talent. On the negative side, high performance demands in fast paced industries can cause stress and burnout. While weak retention strategies often lead to job insecurity and frequent turnover, especially in startups.
Now let's look at the effects on organization. First, there are high recruitment and training costs. Constantly losing employees means companies have to spend more on job advertisements, recruitment agencies, onboarding, and training. For example, Google reportedly spends thousands of dollars per new hire. So, high turnover directly increases operational expenses. Second, there is the loss of productivity and knowledge. When experienced employees leave, organizations don't just lose people, they lose valuable expertise and institutional memory. New hires often need time to adjust to reach full productivity, which slows down projects and overall performance. Finally, we see reduced employee morale. High turnover creates a revolving door effect where remaining staff feel demotivated, overworked, or even insecure about their own jobs. This often triggers a cycle where more employees start to leave, making the problem even worse. So, overall, the effect on organizations include rising costs, slower performance, and weakened employee motivation.
Employee turnover can also bring positive impacts. Firstly, it introduces fresh perspective as new hires bring creativity and innovative skill. For example, Asia hired digital talent to drive its expansion into e-commerce and fintech. Secondly, turnover creates career growth opportunities, opening room for promotion and motivating employees to stay. Unilever promotes young professionals through internal mobility programs. Lastly, it strengthens cultural alignment, replacing profits and with employees who share company values. Google is known for hiring those who match its open and collaborative culture. Talent acquisition and retention also bring several negative impacts. Firstly, they require high cost and resource allocation, as organizations must invest in recruitment, training, and competitive compensation. Secondly, they may lead to internal conflict and inequality, where unequal treatment between new and existing employees create dissatisfaction and even resignation. And lastly, there is resistance to change and innovation. Employees who stay too long in the same role may resist new technologies or organizational changes, which can hinder growth and innovation.
Now, I will explain the risks if a company does not act on talent acquisition and retention. First, the company may lose skilled employees to competitor. Talented staff will leave and join rival company, which can make the competitor become stronger. Second, the company will face higher recruitment and training costs. Replacing employee again and again is very expensive, with extra costs for job ads and interview. Third, there will be lower productivity and innovation. When employees leave, projects get delayed and teams lose knowledge and creativity. This makes the company less effective and less innovative. Finally, the company may damage reputation as an employer. High turnover create a bad image, and the company will struggle to attract top talent in the future. So, without action, the organization will lose people, spend more money, perform worse, and damage their own reputation.
There are a few solutions that we have come up with to address this issue. Firstly, we have providing structured career development and upskilling opportunities for employees. This can be done in several ways. For instance, we have mentorship programs that allow senior employees to guide and support junior staff by sharing knowledge and career advice. Then we have leadership tracks that can be designed to prepare high potential talent for future managerial roles to ensure that the organization builds strong leaders from within. We should also emphasize continuous learning through digital academies, certifications, and workshops that keep employees' skills relevant in today's fast-changing environment. Internal mobility is another key strategy that allows employees to shift roles or departments within the company to help them grow without feeling stuck. Employees highly value personal and professional growth. By providing clear development paths, organizations can increase engagement, motivation, and retention. For example, we have Google that is famous for its 20% time initiative where employees dedicate part of their work week to passion projects. This does not only spark innovation but also reduces the risk of employees living out of boredom. In short, when companies invest in people's growth, employees invest back into the company.
Now let's look at solution 2, A Azure. A key way to reduce turnover is by offering competitive pay, benefits, and flexible work options. Fair compensation and work-life balance increase motivation, loyalty, and retention. This includes salaries aligned with industry standard, benefits like healthcare and travel perks and flexible arrangement just as remote or hybrid work. For example, after moving into e-commerce and fintech, Azure Malaysia improved retention by providing travel perks, insurance, wellness programs, flexible schedule, and digital upskilling through Azure Academy. Overall, these strategies make Azure a strong employer in the digital economy, helping it attract and retain top talent.
Moving on to the next slide, which is solution 3, building a positive workplace culture. First, this means providing comfortable facilities such as proper air conditioning and clean workspace help employees stay comfortable and focused. Second, the company should invest in advanced technology. Modern system updated software make work more efficient. Third, we need well-designed space. Open layout and ergonomic furniture encourage teamwork while relaxation area allow employees to rest and recharge. For example, Unilever in Istanbul redesigned their office to support hybrid work. This workplace include private pod, quiet zone, and well-being areas like yoga room, prayer rooms.
To conclude, talent acquisition and retention are critical components of organizational success. However, they also come with challenges such as high costs, internal inequality, and resistance to change. Organizations must strike a balance between attracting new talent and nurturing existing employees to ensure continuous development. By regularly evaluating their strategies and aligning them with both employee needs and business goals, companies can minimize negative impacts and build a resilient, motivated, and future ready workforce.
With that, we have come to the end of our presentation. We hope our insights have given you a clearer understanding of the issue and the importance of talent acquisition and retention for long-term success. Thank you for your time and attention. We truly appreciate it.